Friendly Moab incoming.
What is going on, ladies and genitals? Jody Slay here, bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 commentary. Welcome to day 11 of Moab May, where I am bringing you a Moab every single day of May. And this is a domination game here on Interchange, and it's a pretty good one, I'm not going to lie. Now, you guys probably, I'm not going to lie. Moabs on Interchange are usually pretty slow, unless you're Incredible Orb just running around in their shit or going ham status. They're usually involving, a head glitch right here at the A spawn. Because if you don't know, in all of Call of Duty, the A spawn trap on Interchange is one of the most dominant spawn traps in all of the game of Call of Duty. It really, truly is. I think if you played Modern Warfare 3 for more than a week, you would know that this is one of the dirtiest spawn traps ever. Ever, ever, ever. As long as you get some guy right there watching this middle part, and then somebody watching that tunnel right there to my left where I'm about to die at any goddamn second, you bastard, you should be good. You got to play it safe. You can get sniped pretty easy. I've actually been noob-tubed out of that a lot, but if you get them in that A spawn trap, they spawn back there by the A flag, and they really have no option. I mean, it's just a ridiculous spawn trap. If you get air support on this, it's pretty much over unless you got a lot of blind guys, blind eye guys on the other team, and they shoot your shiz down and hide in a corner and stuff like that. But even if you got a Reaper and AC-130, you can usually do work because the splash damage shooting at all the other red squares usually wipes them out, or you can at least get a hit marker off of them and go, shoot another shot and get them guys. But you're going to see me do the A spawn trap right here, kind of head glitching for the majority of the game. But before you leave this, before you're like, dude, F this, I don't want to watch him head glitching. I want you guys to know, if you're going to leave, you may want to skip to the point I get to Moab, because I run out of ammo with my SR, and they start bum rushing me, and all I got is my MP9. Well, I know, it's the MP9. It might as well have the MP7, right? But it gets pretty intense, dude. I really had a lot of fun in this game when I started getting bum rushed, dude. And I think if you're just going to leave because I'm head glitching, at least skip to the Moab part, because I think it was pretty good. One of my most intense clutch Moabs, I think, in my opinion anyways. But yeah, if you want to get a Moab on Interchange, that is the best way to do it. I've seen people do the C spawn trap, but really, almost everybody I know in any game you see on YouTube, it usually involves an A spawn trap. And if you're a guy that hates spawn trapping, it's just, that's when you're rocking a full party. It's like fishing. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Shooting fish in a barrel, okay? So everybody does it, so if you don't like spawn traps, I apologize. I have a sneeze working up right now. I just want to throw that out there in case I have like a Tourettes syndrome outbreak here in just a second. It's a sneeze, okay? It's not Tourette's syndrome. I have minor Tourette's syndrome, I'm pretty sure, but that was just going to be a sneeze. But for now, it went away. Anytime you talk about them, they just leave you alone. But anyways, went fishing today with my boys, man. It was a blast. Matthew and Dawson caught like 50 bluegill, like a piece, dude. Over 100 bluegill probably. I caught a few fish. I will actually put the pictures up right now for you all to see of my fish that I caught. Check out the bluegill that Matthew is holding, dude. It's one of the biggest effing bluegills I've ever caught, dude. It's like, he was like, Dad, there's a crappie right there. I can see it in the water. I was like, give me your pole. And I threw it in there. I think the first cast, dude, that bluegill tore it up, man. And I was just like, hello! Dude, screaming like a little girl, dude. Actually, I was screaming like a little girl that just seen a night crawler or something crawling up her leg. There's a dude across the pond from me, and I'm over here like, ah! Dude, I was like a 12-year-old girl at a Justin Bieber concert over this bluegill. Not even going to lie. Well, maybe I am, but no. Maybe it's just called being, what is that word? Gosh dang it, I can't even think of the word. Exaggerating a little bit, but I really was screaming. I was like, freaking out, guys. But yeah, we went fishing. We caught a bunch of bluegill. They did. We only kept 3 fish. The 2 bass I caught and the bluegill, because it was, dude, I have a big-ass effing head, and this bluegill was the size of my head. You guys seen the picture, dude. Tell if you got a bluegill that's bigger than that bluegill, and I know that's not the biggest bluegill ever, but if you got a story or you got a picture of a bluegill, man, send it to me somehow. Tweet me a picture. I want to see these bluegill, because, some people might call them panfish, depending on where you are in the world. But if you fish a lot and you're catching bluegill that size, you usually have like a private pond, and you know what you're doing fishing for them. So if you got a bluegill that's bigger than that, dude, let me know. But they were basically using bread. I caught the 2 bass that you've seen in the picture. They're about 2 to 3 pounds, something like that. I caught them off of a little jig, just fishing off the bottom by a tree. And dude, like the very first cast of the day, I threw it out there and caught one of them. And then a little bit later, I ended up catching the second one. Then pretty much, I sat down putting bread on their hooks like the next 2 hours, because you know, if you've ever fished with bread, it comes off of your hook really easy. But like bluegill especially will tear it up. You can catch bluegill. I'm talking like the size of my weenus, like 1 inch to like however big they are. But I mean, you can catch them all shapes and sizes, you know what I mean? But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, fishing. Sorry, I was caught up of the fact that I just said my weenus was 1 inch. But hey, it is what it is. As long as she thinks it's 10 inches, I don't give a fuck, okay? She could go tell all her friends, yeah, he's got like a 10 incher. Be like, hell yeah, it's my girl. But in reality, it's like fucking 1 inch. God damn, F my life. F my life. But yeah, you can see we are running this spawn trap right here at A, and it, like I said, it's a dominant one. You basically want to, you definitely want somebody that knows what they're doing in this tunnel back there to my left. But you got to watch out. Snipers can come around that corner, and you can also get shot by this debris or whatever is right in front of me. A truck on its side, I guess. They can shoot through it, even without impact. I've died before. I've died many a times from people spraying through that truck. So, you know, don't wear out your welcome. I know that I've said that in a lot of videos, and I pretty much head glitched the entire game this one, except for coming back here to get these flankers. But don't ever wear out your welcome. What I mean by that is don't stand right here the entire time, because people are going to start flashing. You can see flashes there. They're probably going for the guys that were standing in front of me. But they'll start spraying you down, and there's really nothing you can do. You got to watch out for noob tubes. They'll end up getting you sometimes. Really, the main thing you want to focus on is the tunnel to the left. Make sure you get somebody that's going to call out if he dies, or can kill him without, you know, worrying about dying. You could easily get 2 or 3 Moabs a game, like per team, not individually. You could easily get 2 or 3 individually like this too. But I mean, team-wise, if you got them in the spawn trap, it's nothing to see on YouTube. You know, 2 or 3 guys getting a Moab on one team on interchange just because the A spawn trap. I just can't stress it enough. We've all been there, done it. You all know how beastly it is. But anyways, don't wear out your welcome. Make sure somebody's back there and knows what they're doing. If you are going to watch this, you know, always be paying attention. Always. Okay, this is one of my best tips for this period. Listen for javelins. People will shoot javelins and aim at the little wall behind you that you can't really see. And a javelin has like a blast radius of a Predator missile, kind of. So you're effed. If you got Specialist and you got Blast Shield Pro, you may survive it. But I would still, if you hear a javelin, just get the hell out of Dodge and just go underneath the little overpass thingy back there behind you. Don't go up in front of you, obviously. Don't run into the direction of the fire and through bullets and stuff like that. Just go right behind you. There's a truck right behind you that's like angled up against the wall. Go in that corner or something, because javelins can take out everybody camping right there pretty much. But this is wrapping up. Here in a minute, you're going to see this guy die, or a couple of them die. And you can see I got the MP9 out now. I started worrying about my ammo. I was like, man, I'm getting low on my ACR. So I whipped that out, wanted to get as, you know, if there was going to be a guy that'd give me an easy kill right here in this middle section, I wanted to at least use my MP9 and preserve this ACR ammo, because I realized that I'm getting semi-close to the Moab, but right here is when I start freaking out. I just see dudes for days, and I'm like, oh, shit, I'm pretty much out of ACR ammo. What am I going to do? I think Zombie Frenzy just went in front of me. He died right there. I'm like, oh, fuck, there's a dude out there. He's a ninja. He's in the fucking bushes. I don't know where he is. Oh, my God, MP9. Please! MP9! Please! That's what I sound like when I caught the bluegill. But anyways, MP9, please help me! I told you I have Tourettes. That wasn't as intense as I thought, because that ain't even the clutch spot in the Moab. Now I kind of feel like a retard. But right here, it's intense. He died. I see the skull, and there's dudes for days. I got an assist, and then I get another kill with the MP9. Might as well have the MP7. And oh, there he is. I get a kill. Oh, God, I got to be getting close. I'll pick up this guy right here. Damn, I should be 1 or 2 off. I got him right now. Sorry. I don't know what just happened. I really don't. My kids are looking at me like that. What are you doing? But anyways, guys, Moab May, day 11. I realized that just went... I don't even know what just happened. I kind of blacked out there for a minute. Sorry for screaming in your ears, dudes. Maybe I should do this one over again. Nah. But anyways, guys, day 11 is wrapping up. And domination game on interchange. This is the only Moab I have on this map, but I think that is the most effective way to get a Moab in on interchange. But anyways, guys, Moab made day 11 wrapping up. I don't really know what my final score is. I do end up getting a final kill while completely blinded by the light. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you don't hate me for screaming in your ear, please remember to rate and subscribe, Yodi. Shout it out.